Oh, here's the Brad meme. Here's the Brad meme that I was fucking talking about. They fucking look at this Brad meme. This was back. The internet is something you should be probably afraid of. Probably not too much if you know a way around it, know your ups and downs, your ins and outs, and most likely keep to yourself. Especially you're pretty much fine until you make a joke, and a lot of people take it too far and try to slander you over something such a petty thing. I'm not sure how I'm gonna go about this whole thing. I was on, Facebook, promoting my YouTube video, Tony Craft a Legacy Xbox 360 Minecraft map. In it, I was going through the graveyard in the map, and basically this was the clip. Here's a graveyard. Let's see what's in here. RIP Castle Miner Z. Yep, I remember that game. Total Miner Forge. I remember that game. Castle Miner. I remember that game. And this is Brad's dog. No one cares. I'm glad your dog's dead. Fuck you, Brad. Not a lot of people got triggered except for one person, and it was the girlfriend of Brad, who's Hidden Fox, as you know from my earlier videos. We all know about the Slayers and the connotation of our fallout, the bad things that that happened, them repeatedly saying the N-word during my recordings. It just wasn't good. One day they just left my Discord chat that I newly made. That was that, that was it. I thought, okay, that's it. I then, abandoned the Discord, and I didn't talk to them. I thought it was a pretty good way to go with them. I didn't see, any bad blood with them. I didn't hate them or anything. Would I play with them now? Not really. Even before this whole fiasco I'm about to talk about, I still wouldn't have played with them, just because they just seemed their style of humor and stuff, it's far behind of what humor should be. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's immature, kind of, but it's their type of humor. I'm not gonna bash them for their type of humor. Everyone thinks certain things are funny. I thought the clip with me, taking off the sign about Brad's dead dog that he died way back was funny. I just did it for a joke. But people, well, his girlfriend didn't like it. And she had some things to say. And if we go here, the first thing she says, we're gonna call it UwU. I've edited all these pictures so it doesn't show her profile picture or even her first name. It just shows her last name that's presented on Facebook, which is UwU. Cringy, but anonymity is still, valuable on the internet, I guess. She opens up with, Tony Love, why are you so upset that your old friends ditched you because of how much a piece of shit you are? Really, the only reason I've added you is to laugh at how pathetic and miserable you are. It sure does make my day. I appreciate the laughs. Maybe one day you'll learn from your mistakes. But seeing how they tried to help you for years and all you did was ignore it, I highly doubt that it would ever happen. Maybe you stop stalking and harassing women and jacking off to hentai. You'll get somewhere in life. Such a shame. Hope you have a great day though. Kill him with kindness. Pretty strong. It got my attention. Now, I could have done two things at this point. I could have just blocked and deleted it, which I wish I've done, because what followed after my retaliation, I just wish I just ignored it. What did I have to say about this whole thing? I said, UwU, it was a joke though, but since you insist, let's talk about it. But sure, he ditched me. Tim too, and seeing that they say the N-word on a regular basis during my recordings, I'd rather not be friends with them again. Added the laughs were a joke. I definitely learned from a mistake. Seeing you don't know me and clearly don't really care and must defend your boyfriend, I can see why you can make that mistake. They are not my friends, clearly. Drinking every weekend is not my style, especially when it's every weekend. I never stalked or harassed anyone. I jack off to anything I want to. Thank you. Whatever I do with my penis is none of your concern. Let's not mention the destruction you did to your landlord's belongings because he kicked you guys out because you wouldn't get a job. Yikes for me, dog. Seeing you say have a great day in spite of me actually made me smile. It was actually kind of funny, so that's the only L I'll take from the entire comment. But seeing you remove me, clearly you didn't mean it. I'm the big sad. So that's my reply to the comment. You know, obviously that wasn't it. Then UwU replies with, Tony, about 99% of everything you said was bullshit spread by a manipulative psychopath and a bunch of teenagers that smoke crack. But keep running that mouth, buddy. I was meaning to say this for a while, but decided now was a good time since so many people kiss your ass for some reason. And Tony, sweetie, who are you to call someone out for allegations that were already proven false after you stalked and harassed women to the point where one had to get a restraining order on you? That's a big yikes for me, dog. And those aren't even rumors like you tried to bring to the table, just pure facts. Pure facts that I had a restraining order. You know, a restraining order I never signed, never heard of, even, it was never even talked about, you know? It was never even talked about. If there was a restraining order, I would have known. I would have known to, you know, at least move out of town, you know, if I had one, especially if she's claiming, you know, so many people I stalked and harassed, you know, I had a restraining order, and it just doesn't make any sense. I never done this. This has always been a connotation behind me, and I don't understand why. It's always been a thing since elementary school. It's followed me because bullies, you know. What happened was I was playing Scrabble with this one girl, and you know, I told this guy that I liked her, and then he liked her too. So what he did, he told this girl I wanted to do some nasty things to her. This was 5th grade, by the way, and she thought I was stalking and harassing her. Thought I was watching her walk home and shit, getting in her car, getting home, whatever. This was 5th grade. You know what I was doing in 5th grade after school went out? I went to my mommy on the fucking patio, and she walked me to our you know, Tahoe, and we went home. I didn't watch anyone go home or anything. I went to my house because I was a kid, and when I was a kid back then, the most important thing I wanted to do was play Halo 3 and Crash Bandicoot. That's all I wanted to do. I don't understand why this connotation behind me is such a dominant thing behind my persona. I don't know how this spread. It went through elementary, went through middle school, and went through high school, and you know, I don't understand. Yes, I'll be the first one to admit that I had this huge fixation, obsession on certain people. It was a scary thing, yes, but I never got to the point where I was following them home, harassing them. Let's be clear. Let's be clear here. I would message this one person every day, but she would never tell me to stop. She would not ignore my replies or anything. She would reply very late, but never told me to stop messaging her. She never said go away, nothing like that. She always replied, even when things got, you know, a little bit edgy, a little bit weird. You know, you can ask Tim, Brad, and Andrew all this because they were there front seat. They were my friends back then. They were in the front row seats, watching me go through this down spiral on this fixation, this obsession. They knew something was wrong. This is what she's talking about, that, you know, they tried for years and I ignored them, which was true. I totally was so hard-headed. This obsession has consumed me, and the only thing I saw was the woman that I was obsessed with at the end of the tunnel. And it got to the point where I would have dreams of like walking down like this, you know, meadow with her, you know, water towers falling on us, and I woke up, I was lifting up my entire top bunk. I'll let you know, I'm not the strongest person. I wouldn't be able to do that if I was conscious, but waking up and having a full top bunk lifting above, you know, the pegs was completely astonishing to me. I told my mother about it, and she had to take down the top bunk. You know, it wasn't a big deal because there was no one on the top bunk, but it was still, you know, kind of nerve-wracking that, you know, the obsession was getting that bad. It was affecting me in my dreams, and then affecting me into the real world, where I could have possibly hurt myself. It was one of the strangest things. Going back to this, stalking and harassing them, I never done that, okay? There's times, you know, it was high school, you know, I'll get into this later. I met this one girl, we traded pics, and that was that. She stopped talking to me. I think she thought my dick was small, not surprising, but we stopped, okay? We'll get into that later. But let's see, women at this point had to get a restraining order. That's a big yikes for me, dog. And those aren't even rumors like I bring to the table, just pure facts. I never had a restraining order. Nothing was signed. It wasn't even talked about. Like I said, you need help because for some reason so many people still kiss your ass. I don't know what is up with this connotation of someone, you know, kissing my ass either. You want to know why so many people kiss my ass? It's because they respect me and I respect them. That's just how it is. You know, my friends, you know, Brady, you know, Quentin, Payne, I respect them. They're a ride or died for me, you know. And there's other people like Trey and Otis, even Los, who's barely a person I see, even Alex, who I barely even know. You know, I would fight to the death for all fucking one of them. Even my family, if I had to defend them with anything possible in my room, you bet your ass this phone keyblade back there would be the thing I pick, because I don't fucking care what happens. I need to protect my friends. I need to do whatever. I'll grab fucking a cup or something. I'll protect them. I'll defend them in arguments. I'll do whatever, dude. It's a ride or die thing. Kissing ass, that's fucking absurd, dude. It's just absurd. I don't understand why you think people are kissing my ass. No one looks up to me, dude. No one looks up to me like a pleb, you know? If anything, I'm the pleb looking up to other people. I'm at the bottom of the food chain. I hope you really do know that. Saying that I'm pathetic and worthless doesn't help me at all. And if you think I need this help, why are you bringing me down like this? I'm not trying to play the victim card or anything, but just seeing you, I made a joke and then you just like, oh, but you harassed women, you're a fucking stalker, you abuse these women. I just made a joke on the internet. I just removed a sign in Minecraft about one of my old friend's dead dog. I don't even think it was about a real dog. I think it was about his Minecraft dog, dude. And you get this tilted over this? I just think that's weird, man. Maybe I'm not the one ass kissing. Maybe you're the one ass kissing your boyfriend, because, you know, I'll be the first one to say Brad's not the greatest person, and I surely do believe at sometimes he deserves to be defended, but at this point, this is just like, it's unnecessary. It's not even wise to even come to the table. You keep saying, I've been holding this for a while, you know, I've been following you and you make me laugh, Tony. Okay, why? You know, why do that? If anything, you're kind of stalking me, right? I mean, I'm not saying, you know, that's what it is. It just what it seems like. I know you're not stalking me. I know you're not even looking at my page half the time. You're doing whatever you want. The same thing for me. I do whatever I want. I get on Facebook, I scroll down my timeline for about 20 minutes. I get on YouTube, watch some YouTube videos, I make a YouTube video, and play some video games. That's my fucking day. I don't even work. I don't even go outside. I barely talk to my family. I only talk to my friends online. We only go out every once a month. I don't even know what's going on in my own family. Saying that I'm so obsessed stalking with all these other people, it's just absurd, because I've learned from that. I've learned from all of that. Hindsight is so 2020, dude, especially when you're so self-aware. You know, it's like you look at your past self as if they were a whole nother person, this whole other negative person, and you just want them gone, but they're a part of you. They're just a part of you. But that's it. That's all I have to say about this comment. And then she finishes off with a hose mad, just to spite me. Just put a meme in there to make it worse. So again, I reply, UwU, proven facts, stalking allegations. I love to see the proof, my guy. Never had a restraining order against me. Chill out. The big mad issue you have. You're talking about getting your facts straight. I think you're the one that needs to do some research. And then the new U trap card. Okay. Another meme, another day. Let's keep going here. And then UwU replies, Tony, yeah, the women that have been victims of your harassment says otherwise. But keep pretending you're innocent. You know, it's I have so many victims. She makes it seem like I have so many fucking victims. Like I wouldn't even. That's just fucking weird to saying like I have victims. Like I've actually like did things to them. It's kind of weird. I just talk to these girls. The only other one that you know I did other than talking to was one of the girls that comments on a thread later on, and then she thinks I stalked her. I only talked to her for like a month or two, and we traded pics, and all of a sudden I'm the stalker. I don't understand. So again, I call her out. I said UwU, so no proof. Again, no restraining order because the one does not exist. Everyone knows I don't even talk to anyone other than my own friends and family. I don't go the fuck outside. If you're getting information from your boyfriend, it's a bad choice. And then she says, sis, like I'm a fucking James Charles fan, you aren't setting me off. I didn't comment to defend Brad. I commented because I've been meaning to say this for a long time, and I decided this was a good time to do so. I'm not even mad over the video at all. My entire comment wasn't about the video, and also I didn't get the info from Brad. It was probably from Tim or Andrew. They play a lot. That's the little gaming group. I again, nothing against them. If that's how they saw the situation, then let them see the situation as that, and then I want nothing to do with them. I want nothing to do with them then. I wanted nothing to do with them beforehand. I still don't want anything to do with them now. So if that's how they're seeing it, and they're telling her, and that's how she's seeing it, then I don't want anything to do with her either. This was given to me by a shit ton of people that has known you for years, so there's that. The fact that you're getting so pressed over speaks volumes. Stay mad, child. Damn, she called me a kid. She called me a kid. My fucking career is ruined, dude. She called me a fucking kid. God damn. Alright, then I reply with UwU, but I did, referring to me setting her off. I did because you could have came at me at any time but didn't. Saying you're not defending Brad, but that's the only way I can see it. A shit ton of people's very interesting phrase. Clearly keeping it to myself somehow affects a shit ton of people, which is beyond me. I'm getting pressed because who wouldn't? Saying all these things where you yourself came back and keep telling me to stay mad is obviously a troll. And the pet name calling, the fuck is that? Love, buddy, sweetie, sis. I'm not a James Charles fan, like I said earlier, and my favorite child, but I must admit you're getting under my skin. It's making me uncomfortable. So then it gets worse. I made a thumbnail exclusively for Facebook. Okay, I made it so it would drive views. It would drive views, and obviously I wasn't going to use the actual thumbnail I put on Facebook for this video, because as you see, it's a different thumbnail. I censored some of it. This man who harassed multiple women to the point where one had to get a restraining order against him, against spreading false information about me. I don't have a restraining order. It never happened. Nothing was even talked about. I don't understand how she could say this. This wasn't true. And also spreads women's nudes he got a hold of somehow in his Discord. Going back to the Discord, you want to know how the nudes got spread around? There's a bot in Discord that Becky set up for me, and you type in a command and it gives you a random nude photo from the internet. That's how the bot works. There's plenty of Discord bots that do that, and apparently I somehow got them. It's called the internet. They're not even people I know. Alright, so he is apparently going to make a video about me because I called him out, laughing my ass off. I love how he puts UwU on my pic, makes my heart the big happy UwU. And then there's me on my story, what the fuck, and then her face, but I censored it in Photoshop for the sake of this video. It wasn't censored on my story. Who's gonna be mad after this one new video tomorrow, I say. And oh boy, people got really pressed. Alright, let's get into it, dude. Let's scroll the big up here. So this is the comment section of her posting that. Staffy says, to be honest, I think most guys like this are just butthurt. They can't get cute girls like us and say dumb ass shit like Ooh, e-girls hoe mad low because they are insecure and can't handle when women are hot and powerful. It's kind of weird because this is the whole fucking video. You know, I was gonna, you know, come out blasting like, oh, e-ho, e-girl, e-girl mad. But, you know, I didn't. You know why I didn't? Because I have more respect for, you know, UwU here. Even though she's coming at me, dude. I have more respect than that. And then she says truth. And then Ura says, you know, he's waking into you all day. That's why he's big mad. I'm not waking it to her per se. There's this thing called hentai, you know, the thing she mentioned at the beginning of this whole fiasco. I usually do that. Sometimes I do the whole stepsister, stepmother bullshit. I like that too. That makes my chode hard. The other fucking thing that makes my dick a little bit bigger than, you know, a normal chode size that I have is Minecraft porn. That Minecraft porn, it gets me really hard, dude, and I love it very much. You know, whoever is on, you know, source filmmaker making that Minecraft porn, keep doing it because that makes my chode actual size dick. So I love you for that. Continuing on, so I'm just tired of men like this being able to get away the shit they pulled, and when someone calls them out, they plague the victim. I never make the post like this, but Jesus, yeah, to be done with someone this horrible. Like I've done, like I've committed murder, dude. Like I fucking actually hurt people. You know, Brad has done some very bad things. You know, he's done some very bad things, some very poor choices. But, and you know, people have made memes about him. They made memes. And, you know, I came defending Brad. Obviously, back then, you know, he was just my friend at the time. I just thought it was wrong because, you know, it was very hard to believe that he did whatever he did back then. That was that, dude. This is where it generally usually gets worse. This is the last of the thread. And some people have some rude fucking things to say. Especially just seeing, they only know one side of the story. Scumbag says Joshua, and it's got a heart like. Amber says, yikes, he's obsessed with Selena Gomez, fam. That's my fucking wife, okay? Just because I look up Selena Gomez doesn't mean it has to be a lot. Yikes, there's a lot of men out there that look up to very attractive celebrities, okay? You know, most of them are sex symbols. Like, look at Nicki Minaj. She's literally a Barbie doll. You know, there's Ariana Grande, the petite fucking, you know, wannabe porn star. Actually, I think that's Miley Cyrus, but like, you get the point. Yep, okay, here's the one I highlighted here. Yep, his Instagram is full of Selena Gomez and dozen pics of women he has harassed. So, wow, that's such an accusation, dude. That is such a fucking accusation, dude. Can we get a you know, look at my Instagram real quick? All right, so here's my Instagram right here. I'm blocking this Sophia's name. This is my Instagram. Base God Marineman. Let's move myself ever so fucking slightly. There's my at. It's at the end of every video. It's in the description. If you want to look at it yourself, this is what I had. There's nothing changed to it, except for the most recent pic, which was also the pic that I posted on my Facebook story that has UwU's face uncensored, so I'm trying to block that to respect her privacy. Again, I was trying to generate clicks and views and make people mad, but now I see that would be a bad thing to do, so I'm gonna go to the right here and show you everything I have. So again, we have more people, more Facebook posts. I left a laugh react, and it says, hopefully I can do some fucking editing here. People try to draw attention to themselves to stay relevant, and then Sophia says it's true. So that's what that is. So if I show your name, I completely apologize. I'm just trying to be transparent with everyone. So let's see, we have Ariana Grande here. Let's show her like upside down album art. Is me looking all fucking ugly. Here's Cameron, and I'm making a joke that she still has friends. Here's Patrick looking the cover art for Kingdom Hearts 3. So close I can taste it. Here's a comment that was left on my videos. I left a funny reply. Here's me looking fucking ugly again. Here's Shion. Here's Olivia. I had a thing with her for a little bit. Look, it's Brad. Yeah, I had a thing with Olivia for a little bit. Nothing really happened. We moved on. Here's me teasing my album art. Here's a drawing one of my coworkers did at McKinsey River. Here's an Ed and Eddie meme. Here's a black screen saying low-key miss my ex though. I think that's referring to Sammy. Always here, we're friends on this game, and it's, you know, Blackout. Had so much fun with Blackout back then. I wish it was still good as it was back then. Showing my thumbnail for Halo 2 Anniversary with a fucking emo fucking description. I'll still never forget all the shit you put me through, blah 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 blah, all the nightmares. We were just kids at school. So that's all. That's recalling to the obsessive days that I had. Okay, again, being as transparent as possible. There's me being fucking ugly again. You get your haircut, says Otis, and you be getting hoes. Not gonna happen. Here's the full album art, cover art. Ghostly Gabby. I think her is YouTube's Miss Ghostly now, having more subscribers than me, even though I've been doing this longer. Here's a psych ward meme, because, you know, I've been to the psych ward. It's not, you know, padded walls. It's more like going to groups and stuff. It says, the fuck you mean I can't take my blanket with me to groups. Here's a fucking old one. Share your rejections. Ask her name of freshman year, and she always this was about Audrey, dude. Got rejected by Audrey, and that was it. Why do I care? Why do I need a partner to prove myself that I'm worthy and just being wanted? I guess UwU is right. I'm just very pathetic. Here's my hair flip. Boom. So you post about a bitch who wasted your time, and here I am doing it again. Oh, here's the Brad meme. Here's the Brad meme that I was fucking talking about. They fucking look at this Brad meme. This was in 2018. What the hell? It seems so much longer ago, dude. That was only in the summer. That was a year ago. What the fuck? But this is the Brad meme. Coming from a person who tells many others where Brad lives and sends the people out there to assault and harass him. That's right. His ex-girlfriend. That is her name. Fuck. Sorry, Catherine. His ex-girlfriend sent people to harass him. You know, according to her, I confronted her about this. She didn't do it. It was other people. But this happened. This really happened. Even though Brad did, you know, this terrible thing, people came to his house, his place of living, in order to, you know, assault and fight him. And, you know, this is just absurd. This is absurd behavior. Even though Brad made a terrible fucking mistake. Even though Brad made a terrible fucking mistake, he shouldn't have people running up on his fucking house where he fucking lives, where his fucking mother lives, where God knows who else lives there. Go to assault him. This is before he met UwU. This was right before he met UwU. And I am sure he's much happier now. I mean, I wouldn't want to take that away. I was just making a joke. So, how you respond to a meme? And that's it. That is it. You know? That's my timeline. I don't know what else you want from me, but I'm pretty sure you're wondering, then where did all those, you know, Selena Gomez pictures went? Well, I have another one. I do have another one, and again, being transparent, I'm going to fucking show you as much as fucking possible without getting fucking flagged. Okay, guys, there's a lot of lewd shit on here. There's a lot of lewd fucking shit. So, there's a lot of lewd shit. I'm gonna go down the line here really fucking quickly. So, this is all I have. This is all I have. Okay, I'm just being truthfully honest. Dude, there's no way I can show half this shit. Alright, so that was it. This is my lewd account. I also have a Twitter lewd account. But that one's private. The Twitter lewd account is private. It's for me only because, of course, on Twitter, you can actually post 100% pornography, penetration and all on, you know, Twitter. So I can't show you that. There's a link to it. Feel free. I don't know what you want from me. Yeah, that's all from my Instagram. Whoa, I didn't even see this one. I didn't even see this comment. You need to report him to the police if he does a video of you. Get a hold of it. It's a felony to harass, stalk, or use any images of you as revenge. I'm not trying to get revenge. I'm just trying to defend myself, my guy. I'm just trying to defend myself, my guy. Boy, James, chill the fuck out, my guy. I fucking hate dudes like this. I slap the shit out of him if I ever saw him. And then we have my boy Tim. My boy Tim just being a truthful guy. This dude's fucked in the head. I used to be his best friend and we used to try to help him, but gave up because he was a lost cause. Dude even went to a hospital because he tried to kill himself over a girl that barely even knew him. He belongs in an asylum. And then Evangeline says he never gave you consent to use consent. He never gave what the fuck? You never gave consent to be in the video. You can get legal help and potentially charge him. So this is what I'm seeing now. Of course, like I said, I wasn't gonna use her shit on, you know, fucking goddamn YouTube, because sharing it on fucking other social medias is okay, but as soon as it goes to YouTube, that's it. That's game over. And that's the big old bad. That's the big bad. But, you know, like I said, I tried my fucking best. I'll try to censor as much as possible. You know, even the whole Onyx account, okay? I tried to censor, okay? But I tried my best, dude. I tried my best. This is what I wanted to say. You know, if you don't change your opinion on me, I wasn't even trying to. I was just saying what I wanted to say. You know, this bugged me that how someone could come at me when I was making a joke about a dead Minecraft dog. Let's this be known. Let's have less 2019 guys out there, and you know, just have fun, dude. Life is too fucking short to be so fucking serious and pointing fingers at people. You know, I even did the finger pointing myself. So I wanted to, you know, personally, sincerely, I'm no fucking lie, say sorry to UwU. You know, I should have just deleted your comment and blocked you there so we wouldn't, you know, have this falling out. But there, I said it, you know, that's it.
I'm a 2019
see ya.
guy. I think science is a lie. I am offended online. I'm fragile and shy. I don't really go outside. I don't have friends, that's why I am offended all the time.